we're back again in Prague today. Yesterday we took an epic Prague food tour, and today we're going to be taking a walking tour of the city. We're starting out our walking tour of Prague in Wencelas Square. It's kind of like the Times Square of Prague. This square is basically the main shopping center for Prague, and it's also a place where lots of public gatherings are held as well.
Walking just off of Prague's Times Square is our next stop, and it's a building called Lucerna.
Lucerna is a shopping complex that's located in Wencelas Square, and inside of the complex they have shops, they have restaurants, they even have an old cinema and a rooftop bar. We're on a mission. We're going to try to find a controversial statue of Saint Wenceslaus on an upside down horse. Saint Wenceslaus is the patron saint of the Czech Republic.
The inside of this building is very cool. It's got a very Art Deco type feel. I feel like I'm in The Great Gatsby or something.
And also, we didn't have to look very far to find the statue. It's right when you walk in.
Yeah, it's hard to miss.
Ever since we've arrived at Lucerna, Chloe has had a boyfriend just follow her around. She can't shake him. Right, Chloe?
Okay, this is an accident waiting to happen, but Prague has these elevators that just don't stop. They keep going up and down, and that's what we're going to try and get on. On, elevator's coming.
Alright.
She's on. Feels a lot more. I don't know why I'm so nervous. It's literally taking a step. Oh, here we go. Here you go. I'm on.
Okay, back. That was fun. I don't know why, but this is so cool to me.
Oh, that was a nice little segue. I don't know why, but I just felt like I'm gonna hit my head, but no accidents.
And then we just watched a professional who probably does it all the time just hop right on.
We've gone from Art Deco type feels to the future, and we're here to see Franz Kafka's Rotating Head. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, but I think we've come at the right time because there's a crowd forming.
So the local artist sculptor David Černý has sculptures all over Prague, and this was our first one that we've encountered. Unless he was the sculptor of the upside down horse, I'm not really sure. But yeah, we waited, and then at like 3 o'clock it started rotating. It's still going. It's pretty cool. There's a large crowd that it draws.
To be fair, it was a weird sculpture, but it was kind of cool, especially when the face would just move and then move like 90 degrees. The chin would go first, and then the nose, and then the eyes and the forehead. It created a cool effect. Going to our next location, and every now and then you have to kind of go through these small patio squares, and they're just so beautiful. It's just like a nice reprieve from the traffic, and there are cafes dotted all over.
Ali is dying for a coffee, and he keeps trying to go to Starbucks, and I won't let him because I said, no, we need to go try the cafes that are here. Try some local desserts.
I just want a cafe latte with ice. That's it. It's not a food vlog. I'm not under any obligation to try new food items. I just want to take back everything that I just said. This is a nice cafe. I'm looking forward to what we get. So we ordered pastries and coffee. Holly got a vertenice, which is a puff pastry, chocolate caramel, and I got a basic chocolate cake. And yeah, the usual coffee. Mine's iced latte and Holly's is normal.
Good. Cafe is very good. This cream puff, it's amazing, and the coffee is very good. It's also got like a really nice vibe. Lots of cute little cozy seating areas. I like it here.
Cafe was really good. We're now going to continue with the rest of our Prague City Tour.
We're on a hunt for another David Černý statue. I think we need to be looking up because this is a 7-foot tall Sigmund Freud statue that's hanging from, I don't know exactly what he's hanging from, but I know that it's like up high somewhere.
Look behind you.
Ah! There it is. Did you notice that the whole time?
No.
We walked right under it and didn't even realize.
As soon as Holly was talking, I was like, that's a weird guy just hanging up there. Then I was like, oh, that's the statue we've been looking for the last 5 minutes. Our next stop is literally just down the road from Sigmund Freud, headed towards the Old Town. The Old Town is arguably Europe's prettiest square.
The Old Town Square has the astronomical clock, and it also has the Our Lady of Tyne Church, along with plenty of other beautiful, beautiful Gothic buildings.
The Our Lady of Tyne Church just seems to be lifted straight from a medieval comic book or something. They've got tall spires. It looks pretty cool.
Every hour, at the top of the hour, the astronomical clock puts on a show. So we are headed there. I think it's going to happen in about 10 minutes. I can feel the energy. It is about to happen in like 5 minutes. A fun, interesting story about this clock is that the guy who made the clock supposedly was blinded after he made it because they didn't want him to make clocks for other cities in Europe.
Might get a lot of hate for this, but the clock, whilst it was beautiful, the actual show was underwhelming.
Well, Ali, it's a clock from the 15th century.
Till now, we've just been in the eastern part of the city. We're gonna cross over on the iconic Charles Bridge.
Right behind me is Charles Bridge, and it connects the old town of Prague to the new town. It was also the coronation route for kings when they were going to the Prague Palace. Today, all along the bridge, you'll find artists and jewelry stalls, so it's kind of geared towards tourists, but the views from this bridge are amazing. It's the views that you think of when you think of Prague, like a fairy tale city.
I do like the vibe on this bridge. We've got artists and musicians. We've got people just walking by on holiday, and you can get fantastic views of both sides of the city. We literally just crossed the bridge from the old town and come to the new town, which looks exactly like the old town. Which is not a bad thing to say because it is pretty beautiful.
It's very beautiful. I think it really is one of the most picturesque towns in Europe. And what makes it even better is the smell of the chimney cakes. You can smell them all throughout the city because there are tons of vendors everywhere.
We are headed towards a Prague Castle. When we were crossing over the bridge, you could see it just perched on the hill. Halfway up the stairs, Holly, how are you feeling?
We're almost there.
Full body or like
Good job, Chloe. She said she's not even out of breath.
Made it to the top, and the views of Prague are just gorgeous. You can see the entire city from here.
Behind me is the Prague Castle. This is one of the largest castle complexes in the world, and every day at noon you can come here and they have a changing of the guard ceremony.
We just made our way to ground level from the castle, and we're headed towards the John Lennon Wall. It's in a very calm, peaceful place of Prague. Prague itself has been super busy, but this is the exact opposite. I feel like I'm in a different city altogether. It's very quiet, very serene.
In 1980, John Lennon's face was drawn onto this wall because he was a symbol of freedom, and then in 2019 the wall was declared a memorial place.
Nowadays they have messages of peace plastered all over the wall, and some people have even gone ahead and written some Beatles lyrics. Word of advice, if you do come here and there are loads of people, just wait 5-10 minutes, literally everyone's gone. 50 meters down from John Lennon's wall is Devil's Stream, and it's a massive paddle wheel with a goblin of some sort just sitting on the edge.
We found the narrowest street in Prague right here. It's 19.6 inches wide, so they've had to set up a traffic light to let you know when to go because only one person can fit through at a time, and there were lots of traffic jams happening, so now we have street lights.
Alright, I'm gonna go on the narrowest street. Oh man, this is almost claustrophobically small. But I fit through. It's alright, it's not too bad.
I think 2 people can fit now.
It's the case of...
We've just finished with our walking tour of Prague. We've had such a lovely day. I think Prague is just such a nice city.
Thank you for watching this vlog. We have new videos coming out on Tuesdays and Fridays, so hit that subscribe button and get your one-way ticket with us.